Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video I'm going to show you how to get Thunderspears, how to get them solo, explain how Thunderspears work, as well show some builds for all levels of play. Please consider liking and subscribing if you find anything in this video useful, and enjoy. So you must be wondering, why am I not on my main account? Well, I got banned. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm going to show you how to solo Thunderspear quests here. I'm gonna need you at level 72 with all your gear up to S minus. Higher level won't hurt you. As a matter of fact, it's advised. Just equip all of this because it looks cool. Okay, first things first. Once you hit Prestige 1, you'll see these Thunderspear quests. To be able to do them, I wouldn't try it until my gear is at least A minus, as I can't do it if my gear is not A minus. But to do them solo, you don't need your gear to be S minus minimum. But with A minus, you can get carried. If you're not a phone player, don't be. You can. Phone players, I don't know if they can do it. I suck at phone, but PC players can do them quite easily. First thing we are going to be doing is the most confusing one, because most players don't know what they mean, is collect 3 iceburst stones in Utgard. So you go Utgard Skirmish with modifiers Nightmare and Simple. You can do it in hard, it's the easiest. You could do it like as a time saver in like severe or aberrant, because you will get more of them. I would advise doing it on hard, simply for the fact that it's the easiest way to do it. So let me get in here and show you how to do them. So we are in Utgard. So what we are looking for is abnormal titans. Let me try and find one. I'ma inform you once I find, and or you're not dead. I'ma come back to you once I found the first iceburst titan. So here I found the first one. So the way you kill them is that you have to hit them 4 times or 3 times. I'ma find that out real quick. In quite a short burst. So I would advise breaking their. Can you break their legs? No. Okay. So let them scream first. Getting hit does not matter. You just kind of have to hit them several times on their nape. I haven't actually practiced this that much. I'm very sorry for the laggy gameplay. I'm really sorry for the laggy gameplay. I'm recording on my laptop. All my future videos will also probably be very laggy because I'm off to college. But like, it's manageable. So you're going to struggle with these guys a little bit, as I am clearly. But like, not too much. I'm hoping when you see an explosion, you can kill them. And that's my first one. As you can see, you will struggle with them for a fair bit, or maybe you're just better than me. But it's not undoable. There's another one, so I don't need to. There's the first hit. There's the second hit. I think it landed. There's the. Okay, the second didn't land. How did that not count? Game throw. Oh, do I not have auto refill one? That's a pain. An explosion and now a kill. That's my second one. Let me go ahead and find my third one after I refill. Well, sadly I wasn't able to find one on that mission, but here's one right away on another mission. So the same thing, over again. Also, I have the sound off. I think sound would be helpful to know if you hit it or not. Oh my god, I'm not messing that. I think I just messed it up. I didn't. Okay, so that's the 3 I need. Let me just go ahead and finish the mission and show you what to do next. Okay, so as you can see, I have completed the quest. It gives me Thunderspears, like the thunder, the spears, but it doesn't really mean anything, as you need all 3 for them to be like useful. But now, very importantly, for the next 2 quests, now that I have gotten the extra level I needed, I can unlock portable resupplies. Let's put that there. So, skill tree wise, you go to portable resupplies, offense and defense perk. That's like the bare minimum. The perks I'm using are quite good, but like you can use any. Like extra health, extra damage. Like if you don't have unparalleled strength, use perfect strength. If you don't have that, use the whatever gives you strength here. I'm not too sure. Anyways, now that I have done that, I'ma get on to the next one, which is Outskirts Aberrant. You go no escort skirmish. Create modifiers. You go nightmare. No nightmare. Quite the opposite. Boring and simple. You're going to see why, simply for the fact that it is the easiest way to do it. So here you'll be completing 2 quests at once, which will be uh, create 3 watchtowers in Outskirts Aberrant, and after that you will unlock escort like horses or something in Outskirts Aberrant. You could do those 2 at once, but if you build the watchtowers and fail the escort mission, you can do escort mission again. So don't worry too much about it. You can attempt escort as much as you want. You only have to build watchtowers once. So let's get into this and show you how to do it. Where here we are. You will have to build 3 watchtowers. The first one is literally right here. So you just stand in this green circle and tower will watch itself. Very important to stand on the ground while doing it. Also try to clear out as many titans as you can along the way. Preferably all but one of them. It will be very useful long term. That's what I'm gonna do actually. Clear out all the titans besides one. Yeah, ignore that. So let me clear out some titans and then get to the second watchtower. Okay, here's the second one. So I have broken my leg, but like doesn't matter. Forgot to mention, you have to do them in the order that I have shown. So first that one, then this one. And after that, the third one. The reason you do the third one last is because that's where the escort spawns. The broken leg might be a bit of an issue, but it's not the end of the world. I can attempt it later if I fail now. Okay, so now let me kill the rest of the titans beside the dead one over there. I left it in that corner because it won't interfere. And let me go ahead and clear out the rest of the titans and then show you the third watchtower. So here's where the third watchtower is, right next to this refill station. So first let me refill. I recommend you do the same before the start of it. Also, if you can, I'd place down these refill stations that I have. I'll place one here. Yeah. If I could have placed one earlier, a bit more in front, but this might be fine. If no, learn from my mistakes and then place both. Okay, so here goes the building of the third one. Broken leg will be a huge pain, but I'll see if I can handle it. Let the third one build. And then quite soon after that an escort should start. You need to protect it to not let the titans come and kill it. Here it is. And so it starts. Let's see. The good thing about these titans is they won't target you as much. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this one now. As you can see, you can kill them. Well, this is quite a bad footage, but as you can see, you can kill them quite easily because they'll always have their nape turned towards you, because they'll be focusing on the... Here's that one titan that I have left. As you can see, the reason I left it is because if I didn't kill, if I killed it, the mission would end. And if I didn't kill it, all the other titans that I killed would also present a problem now. The lack of vision really hurts, because I can't see where I placed that refill station, not gonna lie. But I think I should be fine here actually. Mm. Map assist is a huge help for situations just like this. As you can see, quite easy. Yeah, I didn't even need to refill. So yeah, quite easily you can do it, because you just need to turn on the nape assist, kill, double tap S, 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 kill, double tap S. And that's it. So let me heal all these injuries. Let me return, and as you will be able to see, I completed the other two quests. Let's let it load. And as you can see, I completed the two quests and also have locked the handle. Again, they're both useless on their own, you need all three parts. Next up, Giant Forest, Aberrant, Objective, Skirmish, Create, Modifiers, same, boring and simple. So let's get in there and show you how to do this one. So we are in the Giant Forest. So what I want you to be doing here is killing all the titans again beside one, while looking for the perfect boxes. Let me just kill this titan. That's totally a skill issue. There you go. So once you find these boxes, you pick them up. I think they have few set spawn locations, but I don't know them all. Just kind of fly around and look for them. The Giant Forest is the most fun map to swing around in anyways, so enjoy it. So let me go find the other two boxes, and once we get them there, I'm gonna explain to you what to do. By the way, kill as many titans as you can along the way, preferably all but one. Here's the second one. I can ignore those titans. But here, by the way, I got a broken leg along the way, cause I do really hate that injury and the game knows it apparently. Always the third one that's pain in the ass. It was fucking here. Who would have checked here? Oh well. At least I found it. Let's bring it here. After you bring the tree here, you can end the mission. As unlike in Outskirts, it won't start the thing. End the mission. You can heal yourself. You can leave. And as you can see, we have gotten that one done, and the last one we need to do is defend the missing supplies. Now, do the giant forest again, skirmish, same modifiers, and now we are going to defend those supplies right at spawn when the game starts. So here we are. They should start attacking them quite soon. Yeah, as you can see, the games will spawn waves of titans, quite small waves, but also the supplies don't have much health. This is probably the most difficult one in my humble opinion. Wait, I need to lock in. Failure is fine, as you can try as much as you want. I think I'm gonna fail this one apparently. Which is fine, just means I'm gonna have to lock in the future one. Or I can just lock in now, honestly. I don't know how many waves I have to defend, so just kind of defend until you're done with defending. That tree, that's super annoying. Like that one specific tree is the pain of my existence. Always the larger titans that are the easiest to kill. And yeah, we have done it. And now you just complete the mission normally. Let me just go ahead and do that. So here are the last two titans and no Mayora, no Mayora, no. There. And that should be it. Completely solo, first try, very easy. And now you click this button and you have yourself Thunderspears. Now they're quite low level. So let me first explain to you everything about the Thunderspears. The first stat you have is Thunderspear damage. That's quite simple. That's how much damage you will do. Thunderspear speed, Thunderspear gas, how much gas you have, range, how far away you can hook from yourself, and also might, yeah, and how fast you move while using your, so same as Thunderspear control, same as ODM, crit, same as ODM, crit chance, same as ODM. Now blast radius is interesting. Blast radius is the area in which your Thunderspears will deal damage. Now, how do Thunderspears deal damage? I'm going to explain that right now. I'm explaining everything about Thunderspears in the next segment. Okay, so at S minus, by default, you have 8 Thunderspears. Thunderspears, movement-wise, are the exact same as ODM. Gas-wise, all the movements are same. You can do exact same movement as with ODM. Thunderspears, once you throw them, let me show you. Let's take this Titan. Once you throw Thunderspear, you'll see this number on the left, the green one. The more green it is, the closer you are to exploding it. Once this number hits 0, you can explode the spear. You can either explode spear manually, or if you unlocked a Scout Instinct, which I will explain more in the next segment, but it lets you automatically explode the Thunderspear. You have to turn it on in settings, or if not, you just have to click again to explode it. Thunderspears will explode if some of these conditions are met. You're close enough and you activate it. So once you get close enough, it will activate. If it's been in the air for 5 seconds, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, explodes, or if it has been on the ground or hit anything after 10 seconds, so 1, yeah, I have auto explosion on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you're 1000 units of measurement away, so let me show you. Oh, they must have changed it, but 1300, yeah, 1300 units of measurement away from it. Also, one more thing, Thunderspears can damage you. So let me show you. As you can see, I lost half my HP there. So Thunderspears can damage you, so make sure to keep the distance. Yeah, that's pretty much it about how Thunderspears work. Now let me explain you all the Thunderspear unique skills. Oh, also I forgot to mention it. Let me group these titans up to one more thing, which is that Thunderspears by default have a hit cap of 3, which is by default, which can be increased by perks. So let me show you. I explode that spear. As you can see, it killed 3 titans. But let me now group up 4 to show you that can't hit more. Okay, now I have grouped 4 titans together here, so I'll show you. Only 3 died. This one was in the blast radius, but it didn't get damaged. So yeah, now let me actually show you. First of all, let me show you the Thunderspear unique stats first. So first thing would be Thunderspear damage. It's same as ODM damage. If you had any ODM damage boosting artifacts, they will automatically turn to Thunderspear ones once you switch. Thunderspear gas, range, and speed work exact same as ODM. Thunderspear control same. Crit damage and crit chance aren't unique to Thunderspears. A blast radius is the most unique one here. It's the radius around the middle of the Thunderspears in which it will hit the things around it. Which by default the limit of amount of things it can hit is 3. For example, if it hits, it will kill up to 3 things in its radius. I think it prioritizes knaves, but also if you hit a boss, for example, it can deal damage and break a limb, multiple limbs, so it's really good. Other Thunderspear unique chance stat is conservation chance, which is the chance that once you use a Thunderspear, you will keep it. I will show the clip on the screen right now. of how it looks when you use a Thunderspear, but you don't lose your Thunderspear count. Yeah, those are the Thunderspear exclusive stats. Let me show you some Thunderspear exclusive skills. So first of all, honorable mention to Ackerman and Shiki. They are the only families that have unique skills for Thunderspears or ODM, depending on which you're using. Those are a Thunder Barrage, which you just throw 4 Thunderspears under you, and Lightning Bolt, in which you throw 1 really strong Thunderspear. If you go down cooldown path, the only Thunderspear unique skill is Scout Instinct, which automatically detonates a spear once you're near enough. You have to activate it here with automatic detonation, and you have to turn it on. For offense, here there are the most Thunderspear unique skills. There's Grab's Blast, which if Titan grabs you, you escape it. A Flashbang, you just throw a Thunderspear in the air and it explodes. It attacks Titans in 500-meter radius, and then it falls and explodes on them. Very good for like missions. First, let's go damage pad. There's Dual Shot, which just throws 2 Thunderspears, and Revolution Piercing, which is very similar to Ackerman's skill. You just throw 1 really strong Thunderspear. Crit pad, you have Hellfire Barrage. You throw 3 Thunderspears, probably my favorite non-family skill. And Meteoric Rain, which same as Ackerman's skill, throws the 4 spears under you. So Ackerman's skills are just copies of these two, just stronger. And there are 2 unique skills here, which is a very fun one, which is a homing missile, which is very fun to look at, not really strong, but very funny to use. And the combustive counter, which you escape a grab and kill the Titan that grabbed you. So yeah, let's now get into the unique perks. So I'm only going to be covering mythic and legendaries because epics are non-important. First one would be maximum firepower, probably the best memory for unique memories for Thunderspears. It gives you 4 more spears, increases your Thunderspear speed, which means that the spear moves faster, not that you move faster. All Thunderspear stat increased by 7% from damage to control to everything, and you no longer get recoil once you throw a Thunderspear. There's Perfect 4, which increases Thunderspear damage, and if you're at as long as you have your maximum speed, as long as you have like 50% of your maximum speed, you deal maximum possible damage. Offense wise, there's Everlasting Flame, which increases the blast radius, and each explosion does 30% burn damage, although this might become useful for colossal titans quite soon. Besides that, let me just check, is there any Thunderspear specific one here? No. Nothing in defense, and now the offense is interesting. You have Explosive Fortune. It increases your conservation chance by 15% at max level, but also you have 7.5% chance to gain 1 spear per kill, or I think also hit on a boss, although I might be wrong, but it's pretty safe for kill on a normal titan. Besides that, there's Munition Master, which just gives you 4 more spears. Those would be all the Thunderspear unique perks. Now let's get onto the memories. So there are only 4 unique Thunderspear memories. First one star would be offensive 1 star Sunk Shot. It makes the bigger explosion radius, blast radius, the longer you hold your M1. Then there's 3 stars defense kill frame. You take 25% less damage from explosions, from self-harming explosions if you're too close, and you gain immunity to those explosions for 5 seconds. Then there's the 3 star offense marksman. The further away you are from your target, once you throw the spear, the more damage it will deal. Definitely one of my favorites. And then, but it also takes like a bit of skill to maximize it, but it's one of my favorites definitely. And then After the explosion, it will make another explosion which will do 40% of the damage of the original, but it will have a 4 seconds cooldown. Okay, well now you have learned all those information, but now you want to see some builds for Thunderspears. Well, mine are quite low level, so let me just pop 1 hour of gold and put on my Ackerman, and I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding and come back to you when like I leveled up a little bit. Okay, so I did a little bit of off-camera grinding, so I should be able to make a build now. So the first build I'm gonna be showing you is for basically when you get your spears to the max level. Okay, see this Helos here? We're just gonna ignore that. Swap it out. I'm gonna use for legendary memories. If you don't have them, cry me a river. Get as many of these as you can. If you do not, replace them with the best thing you can see for that slot. Skills, bandages, flashbang, hellfire barrage, grapple blast, and portable resupply. Memories, I'm gonna just disable them for a mission. Skill 3, you go down to portable resupplies, hellfire barrage, and defense, and then spend the rest of the points as you'd like. I'd recommend, I don't even know what I'd recommend. Maybe crit chance? I don't know. Just level up anywhere. You can go crit down. Yeah, go down with the crit simply to unlock the new skills. Mission will be any guard. You're gonna put guard in objectives, create modifiers. You don't click this, I click this, no talents, nightmare, both injuries, time trial, and then simple. If you can try it without with and without simple. If you're like this week, I would recommend simple and start. But if you can do it without simple, do it, even better. So you skip here, get ready to defend Danny, flashbang right away, and what I talked about in explaining the skills, just get the hang of the distance you need to go to kill the titans. Flashbang is very useful. Out of spears. Refill. You should be fine, but even if you fail, it's not the end of the world if you fail. There you go. And I'm gonna use the flashbang, hellfire barrage, simply to save some health on any. You can play with or without shift lock. I tend to prefer playing spears without a shift lock. That's just me. In the third wave, you just use all your spears to kill them. You should have more than enough. Your fire barrage, in my opinion, is the best skill, best non-family skill you can get. And there you go, it's done. Now, I tend to handicap myself for these examples. For example, my perks weren't leveled up, you can do that. I didn't have any memories, you can do that, but as you can see, you can do it quite easily, and it's faster and arguably better than stall. Actually, not arguably, definitely better than stall. So yeah, that's it for this build. You do this build till, and of course improve it along the way if you can, till you hit prestige 4, level 200. If you get any mythic perks along the way, use them or trade for them. Like for example, Kango replaced Unparalleled Strength. If you on prestige 2 get the chance to trade for it. But besides that, just do this thing and improve as much as you can along the way. Now let me show you the build for once you hit prestige 4, assuming you didn't get anything like that impressive. Now once you hit prestige 4, you should be able to like trade for a lot of good perks. You should have gotten a bunch of scrolls, maybe some radiant headbands, things like that, and you would have been able to trade that to at least get good perks and artifacts. Memory wise, you might not have been able to get all of this, but like Quake Strike, you really need an after image. These two don't matter. I'm assuming you can get at least Quake Strike and after image if you're lucky. But like, try to aim towards this. Because these will be the only memories you'll ever need after this, so these are the 4 memories you're trying to get. But back to the family, any epic family will do, or any non-epic family will also do. Perks, maximum firepower, Kango, immortal, and explosive fortune. Arguably can be swapped for munition master, I tend to prefer it. A double crown and scarf, try to get double damage doesn't matter that much. If you can get conservation chance, I would advise it. These are just the ones I have, but damage won't matter that much because I'll be one-shotting them anyways, so if you can get conservation chance, I would. Skill wise, you go flashbang, black flare, red flare, double shot, and revolution pierce. Skill tree wise, you go all the way on damage, all the way on cooldown reduction, and any of these two really doesn't matter. You're gonna be doing any guards, yes, again. Any guard create modifiers, nightmare, oddball, both injuries. You can do fog if you want. I don't want to do it because I want to see the game or better gameplay. So these are the modifiers we're gonna be doing. You're gonna want to run fog, which is actually why you have the 2 flares. I just found the build on the internet, I'm gonna be real with you. But yeah, the 2 flares are for fog, but I'm not gonna be running fog, so the game looks prettier for like video. So yeah, let's get in there. Okay, so we're in. Flashbang right away. And as you can see, it's already way faster than it was before. Priority wise for this build, we're gonna prioritize Kango, maximum firepower and Kango, then explosive fortune, which can munition master can take its place, and then the least important immortal, it's the last on your priority list. Okay. As you can see, quite easy. Don't even need to refill. I didn't basically lose any of my Thunderspears thanks to Explosive Fortune. Use all shot here. You can replace the 5th skill with anything, honestly. I did not know what to put there, so I put that. I don't see the use for shifter regen, because you won't be taking any damage. As you can see, sub 2 minutes quite easily, you can get even better. Now with this build, you do it, you can make this build, and after that, you try to get 30 scrolls worth of things to get yourself an Ackerman for the next build. Okay, so now that you have finally got yourself an Ackerman, you try to aim for this build. I am using Shiki, which is Ackerman with like extra steps. I might be using body perk as an offense perk anyways. The build is Ackerman or Shiki with maximum firepower can go Immortal, Phantom Inspiration, Black Flash, a double damage Scarf and double damage Crown or Scars. I would recommend Crown and you will be able to get Crown easier. Skill wise, or the Rage, Black Flare, Lightning Bolt, Dual Shot and Rage mode. Memory wise, Tactician, After Image Marksman and this, which I can't pronounce. Memories are the hardest thing to get here, but just work on them as much as you can. Like this is the ones you should be aiming for. Raid, now you can finally start doing a raid instead of missions. The best raid to grind will be female raid with Nightmare, both injuries, and time trial. You can turn on glass cannon, I prefer not to. And if you do end up doing like attack or armored raids, I'd recommend switching either Tactician or Aphotesis for Quake Strike, but that's up to you. I think Tactician might be better switch if you're, or it might not be. You try it out. Is Aphotesis or Tactician better switch for Quake Strike? Yeah, so let's get into the raid and show you how to do that. Now that we are in the raid, you can skip the cutscene. You pop Rage, you pop Flare, and you freely use skills here. I'm a bit not the best with like Ackerman skills. Like, I don't know how to maximize time, so I will be kinda slow, but you can quite easily get sub 2 minutes with Ackerman, I think. Make sure to break Karen's legs like that. Unless you fail like me, which is also fine. Whenever he roars, you like that. You go to this wall and refill. This isn't the best example of a raid, but gives you the rough idea to just show you that you can quite easily follow the raid now. You've gotten yourself an Ackerman, which is quite cheap, so wouldn't be that much of an issue. It might not seem cheap to you at first, but believe me, compared to some things in this game, Ackerman is basically free. Yeah, now that we have gotten to female phase, you pop Rage, you pop the other Rage, you pop the Flare, and you start hitting. I don't know if entering Rage mode earlier was maybe the better idea, I don't know. But you can do it way faster. This is just for example that you can quite easily solo the raid quite fast. So let's see the loot. Probably nothing as usual. Yeah, you can get this to sub 2 minutes quite easily. Okay, and now let me show you the build when you're a maxed out player. Okay, and once you got yourself your hands on Helos, this is the build you should be going for if you're solo. Helos with maximum firepower, Black Flash and Kango, Immortal, Font of Inspiration and Explosive Fortune. If you're playing with others, Statugen is better than Explosive Fortune, but if you're solo, Explosive Fortune is better. Double damage crown and scarf. Skill wise, you go Order Evolution, Black Flare, Hellfire Barrage, Kingslayer, and Avenge Execution. Memory wise, you go Tactician, After Image, Marksman, and that was a mistake. The Gambler. And Gambler. So for the raid, you do exact same modifiers as here. You definitely switch out Gambler for the Quake Strike if you play either attack or armored raid. Modifier wise, you go Nightmare, both injuries, and Time Trial. Let me now show you how to do it with Helos. Again, you can quite safely skip the cutscene. Your evolution. Flare. Again, make sure to break Eren's legs. Eren will more likely than not roar, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, that's so unfortunate actually. Doesn't matter. You prefer to have Hellfire Barrage here, but oh well. Try to skip the roar. As you can see, it's so easy, but like Ackerman can be just as good. And yeah, that's it. Those are the builds for all levels of play. Believe me, if you can't obtain Ackerman or Helos build yet, remember journey is more fun than the destination. Once you can do raids this easily, it loses its. When you do raid this fast, the first 100 times it's fun. After that, it kind of loses its flair. So yeah. Well, that would be it. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully, I see you after update 4. So yeah, uh, Thunderspears are the best way to compete against shifters. ODM can do it almost as good as Thunderspears, but then again, takes way more skills to be just as fast as Thunderspears. So yeah, see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.